Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how Stellar could be involved in cross-border payments surrounding a US cbdc. So in a paper authored by Harvard, the paper went into detail surrounding how cbdc's, especially a US digital dollar, could be implemented, and how a US cbdc could be a means of improving cross-border payments that arise around the world. So the paper initially detailed the benefits surrounding a US cbdc, where a US digital dollar would greatly improve financial activities that arise within the US and also improving cross-border payments, where a cbdc will likely be built through a blockchain. So blockchain comes with a number of benefits and qualities which puts it ahead over the usage of legacy systems, where blockchain provides higher finality rates, are more scalable and are more cost effective compared to the usage of legacy systems, including the likes of Swift, especially in cases surrounding cross-border payments. So developments surrounding cbdc's and the benefits cbdc's could bring, especially in cases surrounding cross-border payments, could be limited, especially due to the limitations surrounding blockchain, where blockchain networks are innately inoperable. So this will mean that potential cbdc's may be limited in their ability to interact and potentially interconvert. So the paper referenced to two innovations and cryptos which could be a means of overcoming this limitation, where the paper referenced to the XRP ledger and the Stellar network and the native cryptocurrencies on these networks in XRP and XLM being viable options to enable the seamless interconversion of future fiat cbdc's. So the paper went into further detail surrounding how the utility of the Stellar blockchain could be a means of improving, or greatly improving, cross-border payments, especially in cases surrounding cbdc's, where the Stellar blockchain and an extension XLM could be a means of acting as an on-off fiat cbdc ramp. So this will see the ability for varying cbdc's from varying nations to actively interconvert and in turn enable cross-border payments. So the paper referenced to how Stellar puts itself ahead over other blockchain offerings on the marketplace, where the network referenced to Stellar's high finality rates, high scalability, its cost effectiveness and its eco-friendly nature compared to other blockchain offerings, including the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is a diagrammatic form of how a streamlining process provided by XLM could be a means of enabling the interconversion of future fiat cbdc's. And again, this could be quite beneficial, especially in cases surrounding the validation of cross-border payments. So the Stellar network could be at the center of enabling the interconversion of future fiat cbdc's, and the likes of XLM could be the backbone which will enable the active ability for cbdc's to actively interconvert, whilst also enabling the benefits provided by cbdc ledgers, again, especially in cases surrounding the scalability, the cost effectiveness and the eco-friendly nature and improved finality rates being achieved. So the Federal Reserve has actually echoed the views put forward by the Harvard paper, where the Federal Reserve stated how private sector innovations could be implemented to enable the seamless interconversion of future fiat cbdc's, and how such private sector utilities, including the likes of the Stellar network, could be a means of enabling the execution of payments. The paper also referenced to the streamlining process surrounding cross-border payments, and again how a potential private network could be implemented and utilized to enable the active conversion of future fiat cbdc's. So with cbdc ledgers highly unlikely to be based on the same innovation, the Fed paper referenced to how a global collaboration would have to be conducted to determine a relevant and viable platform to enable the seamless interconversion of future fiat cbdc's, and how a platform would be required to enable the interoperability and the interconversion of cbdc's in the near future. So Stellar could be a viable candidate, especially in cases surrounding the interconversion of future fiat cbdc's and cross-border payments surrounding cbdc's, most notably due to the number of developments Stellar is currently involved in, where Stellar is used in a number of developments, especially in cases surrounding remittances and cross-border payments. So with the Stellar network already being used to enable cross-border payments and also providing the potential for fiat currencies to interconvert through the usage of Stellar's XLM Anchor protocol, Stellar and XLM could be a viable option to enable the seamless interconversion of future fiat cbdc's, and also being implemented into developments surrounding a US digital dollar cbdc. So the potential utility of Stellar and an extension XLM to enable the active interconversion of future CBDCs will be extremely beneficial and exciting for all XLM token holders, as XLM will be the underlying crypto which will potentially validate such transactions. So this will see significant increases to the demand for XLM, and in turn the price of XLM may see synonymous increases, so extremely exciting for all XLM token holders. So as well as the potential utility surrounding the Stellar network, especially in cases surrounding the interconversion between future fiat CBDCs, Stellar is already involved in development surrounding the active building of CBDCs around the world, where the Stellar Development Foundation is in direct collaboration with the Ukrainian Central Bank in view of developing a Ukrainian CBDC. So pilot schemes surrounding a Ukrainian CBDC have already been conducted, where a private variant of the Stellar network was piloted in the design and development surrounding a Ukrainian Grievin CBDC. So the Ukrainian Central Bank may have turned to Stellar, especially in cases surrounding developments to a Ukrainian CBDC, most notably due to the innate qualities and benefits provided by Stellar. So as well as Stellar's involvement in cross-border payments, CBDC developments and its potential utility in the interconversion of future fiat CBDCs, Stellar will also be implemented into developments surrounding financial activities which arise around the world, where the Stellar network is one of few projects and blockchain offerings which comply to the ISO 20022 standard. So the ISO 20022 standard is set to be implemented and used by a number of financial bodies around the world, most notably the likes of SWIFT in November of this year, and the Federal Reserve are also set to implement Stellar's network into its RTGS system in Fedwire. So with Stellar's direct involvement in CBDC developments, cross-border payments and its direct utility in the ISO 20022 standard, Stellar could become a viable candidate and intrinsically incorporated into financial activities which arise around the world. What are your thoughts on Stellar? Do you think Stellar will be incorporated into developments surrounding a US digital dollar? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.